It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check.
The time is 600 BC. Israelites are straying from God, sinning. There's hate and injustice in the world, and the Middle East is at a state of bloody, brutal conflict. The north has already fallen to the Syrians, and the Babylonians have taken control of Israel's government. Israel is under distress and have forgotten their Jewish doctrine. Brought from the tribe of Levi, Habakkuk is born. Brought into a wealthy family, he lived under the rule of Josiah and was influenced by a strong education. His book may not have been long, but provided much insight on how God's people should interact with their Father. His narrative depicts three crucial messages. Firstly, Habakkuk communicates that God's followers should never feel afraid to question their faith.
Show me something real! I need it now, not later. No! Show me and I'll believe in you till the day I die. I swear, I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you!
Even while Habakkuk puts all of his faith in God, he still has the courage to question God in times of sin and darkness. Our faith is nothing but a relationship, and just like any healthy relationship between humans, our relationship with God has its high points and low points. If anything, questioning God gives us a deeper understanding of who He is, gives us faith, and brings us to His love. Habakkuk's second message relates to the unclarity of God's path for us. Sometimes it feels impossible to understand why God allows for such brutally upsetting things to happen in our lives. Why, for example, does God take the lives of our loved ones? Why does He permit murder or evil in the face of innocence? Why do we feel alone? Habakkuk doesn't provide answers to these questions, but he writes about something better, a solution. He also tells us that no matter how impossibly incomprehensible God's plan may appear to be, stand by it. Don't try to understand, just trust in God. Though the fig tree should not blossom and there be no fruit on the vines, though the yield of the olive should fail and the fields produce no food, though the flock should be cut off from the folds and there be no cattle in the stalls, yet I will exult in the Lord. I will rejoice in the God of my salvation. Because even in the darkest times, God is among us, and only faith in Him can deliver us to our salvation. Thirdly, Habakkuk teaches us the importance of prayer. Prayer gives us a personal relationship and our own opinion of God.
Dear Lord baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus. Dear tiny Jesus. Dear 8-pound, 6-ounce, newborn infant Jesus.
Habakkuk's entire book and insight is gained through prayers with God. In our lives, He would want us to find God on our own, instead of through others. Habakkuk was so radically different that he even predicted the decimation of the Hebrews due to the rising of the Babylonian Empire through the power of prayer. He was a man of courage like Brendan Conlon.
Everybody has got to be a little bit concerned about Brandon Conlon's bravery getting him in trouble here.
His bravery could get him killed, frankly. And by the way, he's got nothing more to prove. He's lasted two rounds with Kova, and you wonder what's keeping this guy up.
He was a man of faith like Angus.
Bring me into the mighty Lord. In the name of Jesus.
And he was a man of justice.
I am the man you want. I am Jean Valjean.
He was